Hey you guys, welcome back to Married to Film. Listen, here's part 2.
I've already authenticated the I know you have, and obviously you're quite good, but there are many ways around security. Now listen, if I could join you in the lab for just 2 minutes of your time, I could show you. I really don't think that's possible. Gator, listen to me.
Can you just...
It would just be you and me. Just you and me. I know.
Just tell them what to do.
My life is on the line. My reputation is at stake. So is mine, Doctor. I really... Shh. Someone's coming.
It's her.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you forgot to wash your hands?
Oh no. Can't assume that's her.
What the hell? I want answers, and I want them now, and I'm not interested in playing any more of your stupid games.
Have you lost your mind?
That's an interesting question, one I pose to myself on a regular basis.
Wow.
Who's really in the photograph?
You are!
I didn't plant any bomb anywhere at any time, and you know that.
I don't know anything of the sort. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Entertain the notion just for a moment that you are not the woman that I see everywhere. You are not Shelley Godfrey either. You're a fake. You're just a copy. Another Cylon copy.
Not a good time? Guess you're having problems?
You just can't get this thing to work. I've been over it and over it and over it and over it, and
I know how to work.
nothing.
It's not really a thing, you know? It's probably a Cylon itself.
Pick up on the language. Yeah.
More of an animal, maybe, than the human models. Maybe they genetically designed it to perform a task. To be a fighter. Can't treat it like a thing and expect it to respond. Have to treat it like a pet.
She just came and made love to this daggone pet.
Heard you were supposed to be up on your feet by now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I figured you wouldn't bounce back so fast.
Is there something you wanted, or did you just drop by to torment me, sir?
Yeah, the chief wanted me to kick your ass out of bed so you could help figure out that razor of yours, but clearly you still need the rest. So take your time. No rush.
Uh-oh.
Do you actually think that reverse psychology crap is going to work on me?
I really don't care what you think, Lieutenant. All I know is that every day you spend in that bed is another day that I have my opinion of you confirmed. As you were.
Well, that worked. Go ahead and take the thing off your leg and everything.
She's a Cylon agent. In my opinion, she should be locked up before she could do any more damage. Work on the silent detector is nearly complete. With a few tweaks here and there, I have a test regime up and running. All I need is a tissue sample from this woman for analysis. I thought we had something.
But he already knows she's a Cylon, so why he can't just say that? He'll be put to death. Conspiracy.
I need proof.
I can't allow you access to your equipment.
But under instruction, I could show Lieutenant Gator how to prepare the samples. It's not difficult.
Let me be frank with you, Doctor. Your picture's on that photograph. Every piece of equipment in your laboratory will be dismantled and quarantined. And every person that you met will be questioned and investigated.
The President believes I'm innocent.
The President hopes you're innocent. And so do I. Because if you're not, then you've made fools of both of us. And I don't like to be made a fool of.
Okay, listen, because he already
I'm
tripped.
accused of participating in the genocide of the human race based solely on the word of a woman whom I have already indicated to you may well be a Cylon agent.
I'm gonna him to put on some other clothes. Because he looks suspect. Everybody else got uniforms on.
I'm getting all the looks.
Come here. Watch yourself.
Ah! Dang!
Wow.
The girl just made sure she gave you eye-to-eye contact.
Fire, all hands report to damage.
He hit the fire alarm.
Fire, all hands.
No fires reported anywhere on the ship, Commander.
Exact location of the alarm.
D-Wing Carter, where it intersects C-Wing.
That's a lab.
You gonna put something on the computer.
Alright, move it. Take him to the brig. Yes, Commander. I would like to speak to my attorney. Can't I speak to my attorney? I need some representation here. It's not what it looks like. She's got it in for me, that Shelley Godfrey.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, your new boyfriend's a bit of a jerk, sir.
It's a girl.
Well, if you don't mind her goo on your face, she's all yours, sir.
Come on. Okay. Oh, okay, you're kidding. Chief? Chief?
Don't shoot anything.
It was the foot.
Truth is, sir, if something happened to you, I wouldn't know how to deal with it.
I feel the same way.
Can we get on the radio and say Boomer with me? No, Boomer's right here.
Right. Thank you. That's what I'm like.
You know what I mean?
Back on the ship,
He's not gonna make it back.
look, I knew what was going on. I mean, between you and the chief.
I think everybody did.
And I respected it. Your feelings, his.
Aw, but I love you, girl.
But I would have given anything to be him.
I wanna be your man. Wanna be your man.
Hey, I'm not trying to put you on the spot here. I don't want to step in on what you two have. You feel the way you feel, and
Throw her leg over.
respect that.
The yellow stuff was on her fingers before she did that.
Not sure.
She... Hey! You don't see the radiation?
I know we haven't spoken before,
Oh, he's praying to God.
and I don't wish to offend. Deliver me from this evil, and I will
And you will what?
devote the rest of what is left of my wretched life
Ching ching.
to doing good.
And the chains have been broken! I can't stand her.
I'm here now. I'm here.
I'm here now.
All will be well. You'll be as God wants it to be.
Open the door. Wait. I haven't even had a trial yet. No, wait, it's a lie! It's a lie!
Doctor, it's all right.
It's a lie!
The photograph was a fake.
What?
It's almost seamless, but your face, the man, the reflection was all fake.
Well, of course it was fake. I never wear a shirt like that. How did you,
I went back, I reran all the security checks. This time I found markers which pointed to photo manipulation. They weren't apparent until the photo was fully resolved.
You reran the security checks. Thank you.
He didn't wash his hands.
I know!
You knew that you could never have anything to do with that attack. I mean, I'm not that kind of man. It was really nothing, I know, Doctor. Once the photos were fully resolved, it was almost too easy. Once she wanted to be found out.
How did she get off of the ship? Got me. There's been no ships coming or
I
going.
gave you an order.
I had 2 Marines tailing her. They say they went around the corner and she was gone.
Every ship in the fleet has reported in, sir. There's no sign of her.
That's unacceptable. She was here. She was right here.
Dr. Baltar, it gives me great pleasure to exonerate you publicly and to recognize you once again among us as a scientist, a leader, and a friend.
Now to all of you wretched beings that thought I was guilty,
You're a hero. You're even more popular and powerful than ever before. You've had your trial by fire, so now they truly believe in you.
what?
Was that the plan all along?
Uh-oh, she about to get undressed.
Build me up in the public mind by first tearing me down.
Just one small Practical question then.
Ask it. I dare you.
Shelley Godfrey. Or was there ever a woman really called Shelley Godfrey? Did she ever actually exist? Was she ever really here?
I'm so confused.
No, why?
God's gonna be done.
Look at him. That is the craziest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the beginning of this episode, when they were going back and forth, and she was saying, "I'm trying to save your immortal soul," and he was like, "Well, I'm trying to pray to God, but what if he?" And he said, and she said, "Well, what if it's not a he? It could be a she." And the last episode, I don't know what he did to her to make her flip, because you know she was choking him out, and she was like, "You don't want to be." I forgot what she said, but she asked him, "You don't want to not do what?" What did he do? He did something behind her back. It's hard to do something behind her back when she's in her when she's in his consciousness. But it was something that he did. And it had something. It almost had something to do with Starbuck, because he may have been attracted to Starbuck, but I don't think that was what made it. Might have made her jealous, but it was something else with the combination of that. Because the conversation was, you wanted to know her better. She asked him, I know you wanted to know her better. Speaking of Starbuck, but that didn't happen. It didn't flow that way. So I forgot whatever happened. Whatever. Then there was the suicide bomber, Cylon, and everything just went bonkers after that. But she wanted them. The main thing was that she wanted him to be where he is now, in the position that he is now, where they won't try him or question his loyalty now, since he's been tried by fire. But for him to get on his knees, that's all she wanted him to do, and pray. And then all of a sudden she just came back like it was nothing. Like he literally disappeared in order for him to talk to God. It's pretty weird that she would do it that way, but that's how life too.
Well, Hilo and Boomer.
Oh my gosh.
And the other Boomer seeing Cylon written on her mirror in yellow something.
Yellow marker. Crayon.
Yellow crayon, whatever. Chalk, whatever. The Boomer, that Boomer, walking up to the Cylon ship, started acting weird. I hope that the chief picked up on that. Like,
I'm thinking he did too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think it was just the way she switched up like a switch. Switched up like a switch. Like she wasn't the same person. She started when she touched it, she changed, like her whole persona. Everything about her changed, and then she was talking about the ship as if they are their pets. And so she was like, "No, you can't talk to it like it's a thing. It is a pet. It's a blah blah blah. You have to, you know." And then she just started laughing. I mean, smiling, giving it. And then she took her hand off of it, and then she looked at him, and it was like she was back to her. I can't say back to herself because she's a Cylon, but when she went to the locker to get her medicine, she had yellow stuff on her hands already. So I'm thinking that out of her consciousness, because she didn't know some things happens while she sleep, that she probably wrote Cylon on the mirror for her to, you know, to see it. So, there we go.
So I'm wondering if the OG Cylon number 6, if she could make herself seen and unseen, because obviously Shelley Godfrey was there. The glasses prove it.
Yep.
That's weird.
And the captain, I mean, not the captain, the commander, he was like, she was like, "I get so lonely. Don't you get lonely?" And she kissed him. And he was like, "Hey,
Follow her everywhere she
Follow her everywhere she go. Whoever she talk to, I want to talk to. Where she go, I want to go. And at least he, you know, he was smart on that, because these Cylons, they got skin like us.
You look and feel just like us.
They look and feel just like us. I want to know what the side effects are for the Commander-in-Chief, though.
Yeah.
Because he didn't say. Starbuck got out the bed. And it was reverse psychology that he used on her. He said, every day you sitting in here, it just proves me right. And that's one thing that she ain't trying to get. She's not trying to prove him right. She's trying to make him go down in fire. So whatever they had going on before, well, it wasn't going, they didn't have anything. But whatever happened to them to make them enemies, they straight enemies, true and true. That's all I got.
All right. So let us know what you guys thought about that one. See y'all next time.
Love you guys.
Hey, wake up.